Demonstrate how to create a press release and also how to edit a photo using Photopea, a Photoshop alternative. First of all, I'm in the PowerPanel section of logging in and I have all my credentials in. Once that is done, I'm going to click on sign in. There I'll be greeted with the dashboard. The dashboard would give me a few basic analytics of what's going on in the site. But first of all, we're going to go to the area for the press release. So we're going to go to Manage Content on the far left. Then we're going to click on Pages. There we'll be greeted with a complete section speaking to agencies itself. Why agencies? Because it's selected right now. You see there's a little highlight of agencies, and you'll also have an indication of that right here. Okay, highlighted. And so therefore you cannot create a press release directly from just clicking on this. Therefore you would have to navigate down to press release or news and press release and selecting that item. There you would also see the heading shows up. Okay, now we are in this section. We can go ahead and create a page. Once here, we'll be greeted with the various content elements and the basic structure of this theme from the back-end standpoint. Okay, and quickly I would just want to note in here we have a date that is predefined as a day forward. Okay, so therefore it would not work in real time. It would be dating it forward. Okay, so therefore we would have to set it to the current date. And in here we have all of the basic essentials for a press release. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly go through this using my inbox. I'm just going to select that item, go here. In my inbox I have the title of that particular press release, PTVI launches, etc. I'm going to click on that, copy it, paste it in here, and we also have the source name, Bahamas Information Services. We already changed the date of the published date to the current date as it speaks right now. And we're going to change the type to press release. Authored by, that's Catherine Campbell. Okay, once we have that information in, now we add the page content section. That is give us various things like adding elements or anything of the sort. But by default it also gives you an add text block. We're just going to go to adding a text block. We don't need to navigate into adding elements. So add a text block. In here we're going to put the body of the content or the body of the article itself. I'm going to go back to my tab and just get all of that information. By selecting all of it, copying it. Once pasted, it will be reformatted to the website formatting. And then we're going to say add. Okay, now that's added. If it was the case that we had a PDF that was needed for this document, or perhaps this press release came with a PDF. We can add that PDF document right here by clicking on this plus symbol. There, that would open up the Elements section or the Elements pop-up window. And then we're going to scroll down to Flipbook. Select Flipbook. We can give it a caption if necessary. BTVI 2025. If we are speaking to 2025, add the plus symbol again. We can go into gallery, or should I say we can go into the global document gallery section. This goes beyond just the user itself, but everybody else that is included within the PowerPanel. So I'll just go in here for now, because if we were to just want to upload a PDF, we can do that. But I'll just go in here for now and just grab a PDF document from there. Okay, we have various PDFs already predefined inside here. Okay, I can go in here, load more documents if there be more, and there are no more. So we just click on one of them, and there you will be greeted with a check mark in black. Insert document, then add. Once this is highlighted, you've noted that it's already in there. Then you're going to hit add the element or add the flipbook. That's done. Next, we're going to add the image. And as mentioned earlier, we are not going to be using Photoshop. We're going to be using a Photoshop alternative we'll call Photopea. And Photopea you can get from online, and just search it in the search bar and just go to the link here, and the link would be provided to the top, photopea.com. In there we can open up the image once we have it downloaded. So I'll just go back and download that image. Okay, that speaks to BTVI. I'm gonna just download another image and hit save as, and put that right here. Excuse me, just close this out. Hit save. Close that. Okay, so I have the document already downloaded, one of the images downloaded, that is. I'm going to go back to Photopea. Close this pop-up window that speaks to blocking ads. Okay, open from computer. I'm going to select the image I just downloaded. Hit open in Photopea. So there we have the image. And a quick way of getting this done, of what we're going to be doing, is editing this image size. In most cases, your press releases that comes in by by BIS would be perhaps over 1,000 pixels, and we recommend that all images should be under 1,000 pixels. For optimization purposes, we have to reduce the size for uploading. Okay, so we're going to go to image, then we're going to go to image size, and as mentioned, this particular image is over 2,048 pixels. And we've mentioned that it has to be under 1,000 pixels. An easy way of doing this, we could have used percentages, but not just say, because of the fact that we've already automatically noted that we don't want an image to be over 1,000 pixels. We can do this. Make sure that that chain is selected. What that chain does is that it keeps the aspect ratio and keeps things proportionate. Okay, so if I would have this deselected, it would not keep things proportionate once I alter this width. So therefore, keep it by default selected. Okay. Then what we're gonna do next, we're gonna just reduce the size down to just say 800. I want something to be about 800 pixels and below, and would be okay. So I'm gonna click on OK for that. So it has been reduced down to 800 pixels with a proportionate width to length, okay, ratio. So we're going to go back to it just to take a look at what happened. So as mentioned, we have an 800 pixel in width and a height of 532. We could have gone a little lower, but for now we'll just work with that for now. And you're going to click on OK. Now we're going to make this web friendly, or should I say optimized for web. So you're going to say File, Export As, then we're going to go to JPEG. In there, we're going to making sure that it is at 78%. I'll just change this back. At 78%. Okay, and hit save. And it'll go to my download section because this is an online platform. I'm going to click save again, and it's going to replace the original item, okay, in my folder. Save again, and as mentioned, it really just indicating that it's going to replace it. Replace. Okay, now I'm going to just close up my downloads. Okay, now that the image is already done, I'm going to go back to PowerPanel. In there, I'm going to upload this image by clicking on the little cloud arrow and selecting the image. Click on open. Okay, it's been uploaded and also selected by default. So all I have to do now is hit insert media. That is done, and by default is already set to publish. We go down to the next section, end date. If there be an end date for this particular press release, we can also add it in there for it to expire. And if there be a case where we need this into the hero banner section, we can select that if necessary. Now, when we speak to hero banner section, we are speaking to. Just go to it right now, and the hero banner section speaks to. I'll just show you right now. All of this section here, okay, that speaks to the large image illustration of the Prime Minister with the headline and the various thumbnails, the colored thumbnails. So all this section is classified as the hero carousel or the hero section. Okay, so this is the carousel that goes with it. All right, so right now this particular press release does not require of it, so we will keep that blank. Showing on hero banner, no. Okay. Then we're going to go down to SEO information. That would speaks to search engine optimization section, and it's essential that we optimize this section by using the auto generate. But what this speaks to is search engines having the ability to find or capture this information online and go through the site and try to find this article or this press release for that matter. So I'm going to click on save and keep editing. Just for now. Now I clicked on save and keep editing just to show you that we have a section right here that have various different items that we can alter, or should I say we can click on. We have a section that speaks to open link, That's a little arrow in the middle here, and we have a section that says preview. This preview item would give me a preview of various platforms, whether it is desktop preview or mobile devices. It will give me how that will look on various platforms. So that would be the preview for that. Now, when you preview this, if it was the case that you get a 404 error, there may be some possibilities of your published date may be invalid, or should I say, it should be it would not fall within the current date or before the current date. If it falls before the current date, then you would get a 404 error. But for now, we'll keep everything as is. If there be the case that we want to edit also the URL path for this, we can do that also by clicking on edit, the pencil tool, that is, the icon. And then we can do an update to it or a regenerate. For now, we're not going to do that. Okay, so we just cancel. And we're going to go down and just take a look at everything we have done so far. This is also required that it has to be saying publish. So everything is okay and good to go. What we're going to do next is we're going to preview this from here. It's going to open up a new window, and there we have a press release created, and also included the PDF document that we also include in this. Okay, so we'll go back to the home section, close this notice out, and the press release will be to the very top. Okay, and that would be the latest release, and the latest releases would be to the very top and also presented to the far left of this item. And if it was selected as a featured, it would have been in this section. So for now, we just want press releases. Okay, so that concludes everything concerning press release for now, and it's just a quick demonstration on how to create a press release using Photopea as an alternative for Photoshop. Thank you.